Hey, good morning. Last week or so, I made a video of a cheap RV security system you can build out of basically a driveway sensor from Harbor Freight. And that alarm works pretty good when you're out in the middle of nowhere and you just want to detect something coming up to your RV. But when you're in a parking lot somewhere, for instance, I stay at a truck stop or something like that, you put that thing on, it's going to be going off all the time as people come and go. So what I needed was something that I'm really concerned about is just kind of keeping an eye on my truck. And something's going on with that because I keep things in it. I lock it up, and sometimes I hear car doors slamming, and I don't know if somebody's messing with my truck or what have you. So today I want to show you how I took a wireless backup camera and a spotlight, and I'm going to make a portable or a removable light bar with camera on it for the front of the camper. I'm going to make it out of some E-track stuff and a bar. So stay with me. I'll show you how I make it. Alright, so here we are at my kitchen table again. So let me show you what I'm going to build this security system out of. So what I've got here, it's a little wireless camera. Runs off, you just plug it into 12 volts. It's got a connector on it, and it's got infrared capabilities, and you can just use your cell phone as the monitor for this thing on a closed system. You don't have to have a Wi-Fi or anything like that, although it would work with a Wi-Fi. So basically, this is an infrared camera. I'm going to connect that up, and I also got a spotlight here. This is some driving lights you can get for a light bar. I actually have these on the back of my camper, and I'm going to put one on the other side that I can turn on for security at night as well. But this is going to go on the front. And so what I wanted was something I'd be able to mount these two on the front of the camper. I don't want them sitting out there all the time in the weather, especially the camera. Don't need them all the time. But I could if I wanted to, I could leave them on there and drive. I guess it wouldn't matter. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this these two things here, and I got some 1-inch square tubing that I've used for other projects. And over here, I mean, here so you can see it, basically an E-track, and this is a spare tire rack on here. This is for using a spare tire on E-track. I'm going to take this thing, and this is going to be my quick disconnect, and I'm going to use all this right here with this tubing to make a light bar. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go out in the garage and show you how I do that. Also, part of this too will be a connector. I'm going to take the connectors for these wires right here, these two wires that come out of both of those, put them on this connector here that's weatherproof, and I'll just plug in the same area where the light bar goes in. So I'll literally click the light bar on with the camera and connect it up. And I'll have a infrared camera so I can see out at night in the front while I'm laying in bed if I want, and also turn on a light if I want to illuminate somebody. So anyway, here you go. So we'll be back when we're in the garage. Okay, I got the light bar cut. The next thing I'm going to do is going to take this little E-track spare tire mount thing here, and the goal is to basically drill a hole so that comes through. And I'll decide whether I want to bolt it on or just actually tack weld it and leave no bolt on there, cut it off flush. But that'll be the light bar there. So anyway, let me get started on drilling all that, and we'll see how it turns out. Alright, so I got the hole drilled, and I kind of drilled a bigger hole there and brought the bolt through. I bolted on and cut it off. I was going to weld this thing. I was thinking I was going to weld it here and stuff, but this ain't going nowhere, and it's just really not worth the effort. So yeah, you can do this without welding. I will get some plastic 1-inch tube caps to put on here after I paint it. You can get fancy and cut this and bend it over and weld it and seal it up, but no need for that. I'll just put some plastic caps on it. Now I just got to put the mounts for the light and the camera on there, so I'm going to go ahead and drill those on there and get them mounted up, make sure they fit right. Then I'm going to paint it and I'll show it to you. Getting there. Okay, well here it is all mounted up on the rack. I got it all built, and you can see it's all mounted, and I got the E-track. I will get the plastic ends for this and put on. And I also got to obviously put these cables together here and run to one cable and put it on that connector. I'm not going to bother showing you all that. It's just 4 wires, and everybody's going to wire these up differently. But I will go out and click it on the bracket and show you what it looks like on the camper. But here we go. This thing will just click off and disconnect. And I can put it on in any kind of a situation where I'm in a parking lot or stuff and I want to keep an eye on the back of my truck and be able to turn lights on if I hear something going on out there at night. But anyway, that's the case, and here it is. Very good. Let's go outside. All right, so here's the front of the camper. I haven't put it on there yet, but you can see that's what's going to stay on there, just that E-track mount. And luck would have it, those screws on that aluminum skin on the front were spaced just apart. I didn't even have to drill new holes. I just used the existing screw holes. So anyway, that's what the E-track mount looks like on there. Give me a second and I'll put the light on. Okay, I got stuck up on there. You can see the profile of it there. Anyway, it just clicks right on. And the only thing that remains is just putting that 4-pin connector on here, and I got a piece coming inside to build up for that connector. It'll be right on the left of that. It'll be a waterproof connector, a short cable. It'll snap right in. That's what it looks like, though. So I'm going to leave you with this. Hope you like this and it's useful to you. Maybe it'll give you some ideas for your own. Please hit like and subscribe. Thank you.